We will continue with the same term, center of gravity. We will recall the definition. Center of gravity is a point through which the entire weight of the object appears to act. Now we will look into this definition in detail. Now we will take the same example of a scale. We know that this is made up of millions of tiny particles or molecules. Let us consider that these bindis which I have pasted on this scale as particles, right? So each particle on this scale will experience a pull, a force by the earth. Can you name what is the force? We have already discussed in our previous FCC class. It is a gravitational force, right? So gravitational force is a force exerted by the earth, and it is the force that attracts the body, any body, towards its center, right? So every particle on this scale will experience a pull, a downward pull, which acts downwards, because it is a force which acts downwards towards the center of the earth. So now you imagine all these particles are experiencing tiny forces, right? So now we'll just think that this is like this way. So we will consider that the force is acting vertically or on all the particles downwards, right? So these are tiny forces, gravitational force, which is acting on all the particles of the scale, right? You imagine that all these are tiny forces which have marked. It is towards the center of the earth. So actually what are these forces? These forces add together will make the weight of the body. So this gravitational force which acts on these particles together will make the weight of the body. We have already learnt in 6th standard, right? So what is the weight of the body? We have to differentiate the weight with the mass. Mass is nothing but just the amount of matter present in a particular body. But weight is nothing but the gravitational force acting on that mass. So it is these particles will experience a force which is a gravitational force. These tiny forces if it is added together, it will make the force which is called as a resultant force, which is called as a weight of the body. So each particle will experience a little force, and those tiny little forces, when they are added together, we call that as weight of the body. So it is a vector quantity, whereas mass is a scalar quantity which has no direction, whereas weight acts downwards, because it is a gravitational force experienced by the mass of the body. So this point in the body, that is the resultant force of the gravitational force which acts on this point, is known as the center of gravity. So I'll repeat, the point in this body which is at 15 centimeter, it is the point through which the total or the resultant gravitational force act at this point, and this point is called the center of gravity. So the entire mass of the scale appears actually to get concentrated at this one point, and this point where the weight of the body appears to get concentrated is called as a center of gravity, right? Did you follow? So what is gravity? It is a force exerted by the earth that attracts the body towards its center, no doubt. Now when you consider the scale, there are many particles, and each particle will experience tiny little forces. When you add these forces together to make a resultant force, the sum of the force, that is the force which we call it as a weight of the body, right? So weight of the body is nothing but the force of gravity acting on the mass of the body. So it is given by the formula m into g, and the SI unit of weight is Newton, because it is a force. We know that the force, actually it should be small Newton, I'm sorry, Newton, which is also written as capital N, symbol is N. So Newton is the SI unit of any force, and weight is of course a force acting on the body. So the unit of weight is also Newton. But what is the SI unit of mass? The SI unit of mass is kilogram. You remember? So SI unit of mass is kilogram, whereas weight is Newton, because weight is the gravitational force experienced by the body. So we have to understand these two terms clearly. So it is the center of gravity is a point through which the weight of the body is just appears to act. So this particular point at which the whole weight of the body appears to get concentrated, and so that is why we are able to exert a opposite force, the direction the same force but opposite in direction, right? So if suppose this scale is of weight say 4 Newton, right? Now this 4 Newton weight will be acting downwards, right? So if I am going to hold it with my finger, then I am actually exerting an opposite force of 4 Newton in order to balance its weight. So that is the understanding that you have to observe or grasp from this concept. Hope you followed. Thank you.